So basically, I've had a Luciana doll for a very long time because I really love the face mode. I love the Josefina face mode, it's my favorite. But my Luciana doll has a horrible case of the bad eyes, and also I hate her wig. So I decided to customize her, find an eye donor because she has the bad eyes. So I went on Facebook Marketplace and I found a Truly Me number 55 who came packaged like this. She literally came packaged like a mummy, which was insane, like not even in a box or anything, just wrapped in a plastic bag like this and tape. So I unraveled the mummy, and this plastic bag was also from like Poland or something. I unraveled the mummy, and inside I found the doll, and I had no idea what to expect because I didn't really know what the quality or condition should be in, but it was pretty bad. So basically, she was wearing this Our Generation clothes, was really ugly, except for the like undershirt, which I kind of liked. And then she was wearing American Girl underwear, which is always nice because I never have enough. Her hair was terrible. And then her hand, like her thumb, was bitten by some kind of animal or a child. And I'm not sure if this shows up on camera, but her wrist had these like score marks, cut marks, as if she's been through something very traumatic. So that was kind of unsettling. And also her toes were painted like they always are on the dolls, I find, for some reason. So yeah, I had to get the wigs off, and that was the first. With number 55, the wig came up so easily I didn't even film it because it just literally popped off. The hair was so bad. But with Luciana, I had a very hard time getting the wig off, so I used some nail polish remover and a paintbrush to paint nail polish onto like the glue, which did work a little bit, but it was not the best. In hindsight, I should have poured hot water into her head to kind of loosen it up. But I ended up ripping the wig in 2 places, so even if I did want to use it later, I can't. Anyway, I got both of the wigs off. And then I had to eye swap. And first I had to pick up my cat from the table and move him. But then I started with Truly Me number 55, and this is my first eye swap ever, so it didn't go so well, but you'll see later. I started pouring hot water into her head to kind of soften up the vinyl, as you do. And then I poured out the water and found my trusty tool, a wooden spoon. And then I just went to town trying to push out the eyes, which gave me some very funny shots of these face all mushed up. Like, look at that. And one of the eyes made a very, very satisfying sound. And then I went on to do the same with Josefina. So I just started by pouring water into her head, and this is where I made the first mistake. Because I just did as I usually did with the other one, but then as you can see, like, hot water started dripping down her scalp, and then suddenly like a stream of water was coming out of her ear because she has pierced ears, and I forgot. So I had to plug the holes somehow. So I took some earrings, some American Girl earrings, and put it into the ear holes just to like make sure water didn't pour out of her head again. And then I poured more water into her, so she would kind of be all soft. But I spilled a little bit. Anyway. Then I had to get out the eyes, and this is where I made the second mistake, because I forgot to empty the head and I burned myself. So, yeah. I feel like everyone always say, be cautious, the water is hot, and I just didn't listen because I feel like water is not that hot. It was very hot and I did burn myself, and it did hurt a lot, so listen to what people say. Anyway, I finally got her eyes out of camera because it was kind of harder, because the Josefina mode has more almond shade eyes. And then I basically, long story short, struggled so much with getting the eyes into the head again, because I didn't watch any tutorials or anything about how to do it, so I just kind of looked at this giant eye and this tiny hole and wanted to put them together. Then I watched a video, and I'm not showing it very well here, but I managed to get both eyes in pretty easily after figuring out how to do it, so just, I recommend finding some video. Anyway, here she is. Now she doesn't have the bad eyes anymore, it's amazing. And she also has the hazel eyes, so she kind of looks like Josefina, who's of course one of, oh, not Josefina, she kind of looks like, she has hazel eyes, so she kind of looks like Leah, which is one of my favorite dolls. I'm going to attempt to put her wig on now. I'm going to attempt to put it on like this with a middle part, because that's what I prefer, but like the wig actually has a side part like this, so that's kind of problematic because like the wig is longer, and it's longer like down the scalp than it is across the scalp. So like when I twist it to sit in the side, it will kind of be sitting awkward. So I hope I can do this, even though I've never done it before. I mean, like, why shouldn't it be perfect? So I think I have a little tray with me, some glue, and a brush. And I'm going to use a brush. I'm just going to use the glue that I always use, which is not like fabric glue, but like I just couldn't be bothered to buy fabric glue. So I'm just going to start by I'm just going to start by putting glue here and not in the side, because I don't want to accidentally get glue in the hair, even though it wouldn't be that bad because this glue is washable. And I don't mind if it's not that, if it doesn't stick that well. Okay, so far so good. Just gonna like hold her head here and then try and get it on. I said I just started with doing the top of the scalp, and then after gluing that I glued around the edges, and I feel like that's the best way to do it, because otherwise there's a pretty big chance you get glue into the hair of the doll. At least I've seen a lot of people do that, so I just thought I'd do it like in 2 rounds instead of doing it all at once. And I thought that went pretty well, so I recommend doing that. When her wig was glued back on, I just mixed some yellow paint, some red paint, and some green paint, because I couldn't find brown, and I didn't want to paint her face. I didn't want to give her freckles necessarily, but I did want to give her beauty marks, because I don't know, I have a lot of beauty marks, so my doll should have them as well. I did like copy a lot of mine, like the one above my eyebrow, but I just gave her kind of like a lot of random dots in her face, and I think they turned out really pretty. I also gave her some of her neck and stuff. So this is how the face paint turned out, and I think she's so cute. She's so beautiful. So then I give her a haircut to make like the wig more even, and then I had to put the zip tie into the neck, and put her head back on again. And I feel like that's so easy and so satisfying with the zip ties. I'm never going back to doing the strings, because the zip ties are just easy to do, and it makes such a nice sound. So when I was finished with that, the only thing left was to pick out an outfit, and this is what I found. She's just wearing a little crochet bolero, and then the suspenders from Nikki's skateboarding outfit, and the shoes from the Irish traveler outfit, and then also a headband. Headband is Claudie's meat bow thing. I think she's going to be named like Penelope. And I would like her personality to be, I would like her to be kind of like music. She likes like a singer-songwriter type beat. I think that would be very cute. And I think she turned out so well. So yeah, this is the before with the bad eyes and the wig with the super long side bangs, which I don't like. And now after with the cute little face or the cute little face paint. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and like, comment, subscribe, everything. That would really help me out so much.